Hey everyone, Lucky Viking here. I'm finally back. I haven't been posting many videos recently on YouTube because I've been working on mocks like this train station, which is nearly done, and all those buildings up there, which you can see later. I've just been really busy working on them. It takes a long time to build stuff like this, so I haven't had time for YouTube. But I'm back now. No, I haven't. No, I haven't quit YouTube. But this video is going to show you guys how you can add the power functions lights to the Lego City 60052 cargo train. So I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube, but I'm not too keen on how they turn out because the lights stick out, cabling, and it just doesn't really look that good in my opinion. So I came up with my own way. This is the unmodified one here. You can see there's no lights. I've got the remote control somewhere next to me. There. Basically, how it's going to work once we've done this is this side will still control the train, and this side here, when you turn this, that will control the lights later once we've connected it all. So, like I said, this is a completely unmodified version. This is what you get when you built it through the instructions. So, if you want to know where you can get these power functions lights, you can get them in the power functions set, which I think is retired now. You can't get it from Lego themselves anymore, but you can get it from other retailers. I still have a few. That one comes with these, this kind of battery box, a switch track, not a switch track, a switch piece, and a motor. So those are pretty cool. Or you can just buy them separately from Lego. Just this is like £10. Just this thing, or from eBay as well. So that's up to you. That's where you can get these. They're not too expensive. So extra parts you'll need, apart from this here, you will also need these parts. So this here is not too now we have to have a 2x4 brick plate in blue, and I couldn't find one of those, so I just used two 2x2s. You can just use any formation that in the end makes up a 2x4 plate like this. You also need a 1x4 plate in blue. You can't use substitutes for this. You need a 2x4 tile in black. You can't substitute this with anything, it just won't hold. You need two of these 1x2 cheese slopes. I only had one, so I substituted one for two 1x1 cheese slopes put together, so that makes the same thing. You need a 2x1 brick, and you need two of these bricks for the studs on the side. Now it has to be these ones. There are two kinds. There's one where the stud is really sticking out on the front of the brick and it has no hole in the back. And then there's this one. It has to be this one with a hole on the back and the one where the stud sticks goes inwards. If you use the other one, it won't work. Then we have these two things here, which I'll show you how to build. So it's quite simple. All it is a 1x2 plate, underneath a 1x6 plate, and a 1x4 plate on top of that. So just build two of those. It's pretty self-explanatory. So now once you've done that, it's time to actually fit it into the train. So we need to take the roof off, and then move this roof, pull the whole thing off, as if you were to take the battery box out, because that's what we're going to do. Now I'll just pop the side panels out, and take out the battery box. And disconnect it as well, makes it easier. Then go here, take off the doors, take out this here, make sure you leave those here, take off the guy with the seat and take off this platform that he's sitting on as well, like this. Then take off the whole front of this. I'm going to hold this with my foot. There we go. Let me just attach these back. There we go. So I just had to attach those two back. So make sure you take the whole front cabin off. And then take these two off. There we go, like that. So, now the next thing we're going to do is remove these dummy lights that came with the set. Here. Pop those off. So now you're left with this. Now, the next thing you need to do is take your power functions lights and connect them right there. So then you just pull everything back. There will also have been some tiles down here, a grill and a tile. Take those off. I forgot to put those back when I fixed it, when I made everything like new. So there will be a grill here and a 2x4 tile here. Take those off because you need this space for this. So once you've taken the tiles off, take the power functions light cable and just put that in right there in the middle and stick it down. So now you're left with these cables running out to the front. Now we're going to put everything back in place up to the front, and then we can put the lights in there in the right place. Now take these back and just put them back where they were. Make sure all the cables go underneath them, like that, and have this running out. Put the battery box right back in and connect the train wheel motor back on so that works. Now we're just going to put everything back together, so put that back there. Oops. Sometimes some things just pop off, so you need to stick them on. It's because of the extra wiring, but that's okay. Stick this down, and now I'll be back once I put all the things back together how they were. So once you put everything back in this place, apart from this, with this one you have to take this top part out and take that brick out so that you're left with just that, and that's what you're going to put in here. And basically what we're going to have to do after this is raise the whole front of the nose. Is just raise this up to leave space for the wiring underneath. So I'll put the tiles back on here, just like that, and then you're left with this. So don't put the roof back on just yet. First let's test out that the wheels still work and everything, and that the lights actually turn on. So that's for the wheels, you can see. And then for the lights, if you turn this knob, there we go. They turn on, turn off, press the red button. So, now we can turn the train back off. And now I'm going to show you where we're going to put this. So the first thing to do is to scrunch the cables up and just push them in so that you only have a bit left sticking out. That's enough for now. Next thing you're going to do is take these two and put them on top of the of the 2x4 brick that you took off. So that's raised by one plate. Now you're going to take this thing here and just take this brick off and put this piece underneath it. Tricky to do one-handed, but let me try. There we go. And then put that on top. Don't put this back on just yet. So now all this is raised by one plate, and that will let the cables run through underneath. So I'm going to push these lights in as far as I can. So just scrunch them up as much as you can so that they just go right down, and you're literally only left with this little bit. Next thing you're going to do is take find your 2 original lights and just pop this plate off. Pop this little clear plate off. This one here. Just pop that off the front of them, so that you're left with just these 2. Now these 2 you won't need, so just put them to the side, and then you can just use it for your own stuff. So take those 2 clear pieces that you took off, and attach them on the side of each of these bricks, right here on the stud, like that. Now, next thing we're going to do is stick the back of those into the light, and then just turn the light so that it's facing the side, like that. So the light is like this. Then that, push it down in. This can be a bit tricky because I've already pushed the light out. Hold on. Right, it needs a bit of fiddling to get done, but you can, so that then you just have the lights there like that. And then just make sure that they're like pointing to the sides, so that the lights are just like that, but the thing behind it is just like that, so it doesn't get in the way of anything else. So once you've done that, take your 1x2 brick and just put it in here between those 2. Next, you're going to take these 2 things that you built and put one on this side. Oops. One on this side here, and one on this side here. Just like that. So, you've got this surrounding all of this. Next thing that you're going to do is take your 2 key slopes, one on this side. Actually, you know what, first you're going to put this in, and just wedge it through between the parts. It can be a bit of a squeeze because of the back of the lights, but you can just push it in. You have to push it in with both hands, really. So just like that, and then you can see it's left enough space underneath for the cables, and it really looks unchanged even though you have raised it by that plate. So next thing that you're going to do is take your key slope and put one on this side and the other one on the other side. I've substituted my key slopes as you can tell. So either if you've substituted it, then just put your substitute on. If you haven't, then just put your key slope on. And now we're nearly done. Just stick this your 2x4 plate on top. And there you go. You can see it's really nice and rounded. You can't see any of the wiring, and you don't see you don't see the lights from the sides. And from the front, if you just looked at it, it really doesn't look like there's lights behind it. It looks like you've just stuck bricks on their side. But let's test this out. So if you turn the train on, there we go. So you can see, you can hear the train trying to move. There's no tracks on it. It's not on tracks though, so it can't move. And let's see this. There we go. So I am going to leave you with a video of this running around the track with the lights on. So yeah, that's how you put the lights onto the train, onto this cargo train. I think it looks really cool. It really does work, and then you can just stick the roof back on. Obviously, I forgot to do that. There we go. So yeah, that is how you add the lights to the Lego City 60052 cargo train, and how you do it and not leave cabling marks all over it. So you are left with these pieces here and also the tiles. Use those for whatever you want. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. Cool mocks coming soon, including a description of this here when it's done. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, comment on what you want me to do next, and goodbye.